view from the back is amazing. Frameless windows. It doesn't feel nice from both sides. On this part they didn't succeed. Welcome guys to my very next video. This time we're going to talk about the interior of my 2010 Renault Laguna Coupe. I will tell you more stuff about the pros and the cons of the car, show you the advantages of owning a Laguna Coupe, and I will also show you the car's weakest points. First, I would love to thank you guys for all the appreciation that you give me in the comments. This really helps me going on. I want to show the world what French cars are capable of and that they are better than their reputation. Some general information first. This is the GT trim. It's not the famous Monaco GP trim, but nevertheless, as you can see, it has nice brown leather, tobacco brown leather. It is actually fully equipped. The only thing missing is the sat-nav. It even has the Bose sound system. But you know, nowadays you don't want to use old sat-nav systems. You actually use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and this system really isn't that great. Okay, before we move to the actual interior, I will show you the trunk. You have to press inside the Renault logo and it opens up. Sorry, I have some stuff lying around here. And yes, what can I say? I mean, in general, it's not that small. Here you can see the subwoofer from the sound system. I mean, it's a two-doors coupe. You don't expect anything huge when buying a car like this. But let me show you some nice stuff about this. You see this lever here? If you pull it, you have a flat cargo area from both sides. I don't know why they don't do this anymore at Renault. I mean, the new Renaults Rafale and the Austral and all those kind of cars, the SUV Renaults don't have a flat cargo area, but the two-doors coupe from 2010 it has. So I don't think this logic works very well, but I mean, it's a French car, we are used to this. The trunk space actually is 423 liters. It's enough for, you know, a couple or a small family. Other cars like the Audi i5 have a bigger trunk, but I don't think they have this design, right? There is no automatic closing system, but you don't really need it in a car like this. Some shots of the back seats. The leather looks really nice in the whole car. Here is the subwoofer for the sound system. And now I will take place and tell you a little bit more about the back seat position. So I'm a rather tall guy, 186 meters. So it's my position. If I move the seat back, it doesn't feel nice. But the view from the back is amazing. This car really looks nice. But I can remember as the Laguna 3 was released, I absolutely fell in love with this interior. Especially the Initial Paris version, where you had the wooden inlays. Let's concentrate on the back first. There isn't really much headspace, as you can see, unfortunately. I mean, headspace is still okay for short trips, but as a guy that is 186, it doesn't feel great back here. You can see my knees don't fit here and my feet also don't have enough space. But what actually is nice is that it has a armrest here in the back. The quality is actually very nice. It's soft material up here. This here is also soft. Even down here, this small armrest, very nice. And the seats actually are very comfortable. They are very comfortable, but the main problem is space to the front seat. Okay, let's move to the front. When you open the car up, you can see it has frameless windows. I'm very sorry guys, it's very windy today. I hope you will still enjoy the video. And now take a look at this nice interior. The color really fits the character of the car. And yeah, let's start with the interior review. Before we get into detail, I would like to tell you negative sides of a Renault Laguna Coupe. The front seats, especially in this area where the leather meets the plastic really love to crack. This was really weak for Renault, especially because they wanted to improve quality-wise on the Laguna 3. On this part, they didn't succeed. Another thing that I don't like is the very small armrest in the front. It's very narrow, you can see. I can grab it with my hand. And when you open it up, there isn't much space either. Door closing sound is actually very nice. Another thing that people mostly complain about is the design of the steering wheel. While I don't have a problem with it, it looks kind of sporty with these perforated leather and this flat bottom here. I get the criticism, maybe here some chrome would look nice. And you know, the typical Renault satellite here. I actually love this part. It makes it much easier to adjust the sound, but some people hate it. I actually like it. So, some nice shot of the interior of the central console. And this is actually the last weak part of the car. You can hear it. In this particular model, it's not even that bad. I am honest with you guys. While driving, it can give you some vibrations, but when it's standing still, it feels kind of nice. The materials are actually very nice. This is soft. It's not aluminium, I think it's plastic, but it looks nice. Even here it's soft. Leather armrest here. And even down here, even though it's plastic, it feels kinda soft and very solid. I really like this part here in the Laguna. The dashboard is soft, of course. Here you have some aluminium. Actually, it's the same stuff that is put on the doors. This part is also soft. The glove box is made out of plastic. That's not good, because in the Talisman, the successor of the Laguna, this part, the glove box, was actually soft. And also this part is hard, but the design is actually very nice. This part here feels kind of solid. It is good. I don't think it's the best quality, but it isn't bad either. The gear knob is nice, it's aluminium. It gets very hot in summer and very cold in winter. Here you have some storage. And this is one of the best cup holders Renault ever invented, because when you put your drink here, it will cool your drink automatically if you turn on air condition. There's some small storage here. Actually, if you go for the version with the big sat-nav, there is a control knob so you can operate the system. The glove box isn't huge at all, but it's also not that small. It's standard, I would say. This part is plastic, but it is coated, of course. And the roof is also very soft and very nice. You have some part here for putting some cards inside. I don't know what it is used for. There are some cards on it. And of course you can use this mirror here. You can turn on the light. And even in the back you can turn on the light. Now let's talk about the seats for a moment. The headrest is very comfortable, but it's pretty standard. You can move it down and up, of course, right here. It feels very smoothly. The quality of the leather feels great. I really have to admit, I like the quality. You have some nice stitch in here, some nice, inlays here. But as I said, the sides like to crack in this car. Driving this car for longer distances is actually very comfortable. It is a very spacious interior. You have enough space for the head, enough space for the knees, especially here, because this is half floating. So I approve. This car was already equipped with Bluetooth. It even works without the huge sat-nav. This model works perfectly fine if you get the Bose sound system. You get this silver metal looking bar here, even though it's plastic. What's not plastic are the pedals. They feel very nice and they are great. So guys, if you like what I'm doing, I would appreciate a like. A subscription is completely for free. Thank you for joining me in this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this interior. and leave a note if you want to see something else about this car. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy and au revoir.